Hey guys, it's Myred Thoughts, and today I'm going to be talking about the Ironman Super Soaker. Now, the Ironman Super Soaker is a slight derivative of an older blaster called the Arctic Blast. It's a Super Soaker, and it is run off a CPS system. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's essentially the same thing that the Magstrike uses and the older CPS 2000, 3000, that sort of line uses. It's a rubber bladder that inflates, and it creates a constant pressure while releasing air. Now, the Ironman Super Soaker has two valves in it. One of them is this bottom valve, which is fired off the trigger, and that's kind of useless. But the top valve, I don't know if you could see, is an enormous ball valve that opens very quickly, and it's fired off this top valve. Now, what you can do is you can convert it to fire darts out of the top valve. And so you can convert it to Nerf applications. This is one I've done. It's got a pump replacement. It's got a coupler. I got rid of the lower valve completely. It was useless. And I linked it to the trigger, this top valve. So it outputs a lot of air. For you to have an idea of how much air it outputs, I'm going to stack these Coke cans. And then I'm going to set up the tripod here. And then now I'm going to pump it 25 times. The weird thing about the Ironman Super Soaker is it can go to incredibly high pressures, and more importantly, it can release its air very, very, very quickly. I actually don't know how many pumps exactly that was, but it's in the 20 to 25 range. And for you to get an idea, there is no barrel, no dart on this. This is just air. As you can see, it outputs a lot of air very quickly, which means for nerfing applications, it can be very useful, but it can also be very dangerous. I'll give you a little bit more of an idea of how dangerous it can be. Okay, so now to expand on the idea that the Ironman Super Soaker is scary, I'm going to shoot these Coke cans with dome darts. I believe they're all 3.0s, but I can't be sure. Some of them might be BBs, and I'm going to put 20 pumps behind each one. I'm using this hopper. I'm pretty sure Nerfomania made it. It's a brass barrel. Alright, so without further ado, first shot. Wow. I guess we're shooting one less Coke can. Alright. This is the first Coke can I shot, and this one doesn't have a hole in it, which is a little bit disappointing, but this one has a gaping hole in it. Also a dart. And it has a very large dent in the back.